A mark of respect to former coach Mick Heaton, who recently tragically died in a car accident. The commentator at Ewood Park is Tony Gubber.
This is Edgehill. Just lost his footing. He won't be the first or the last. Some of his frees inside Lasso here. Good chance for City. Well delivered. It was just that inch or two too high for Rosler. But that's a really good break for Manchester City. And Blackburn might wonder where their left back had gone. Lasso forward from the earlier attack, and he'd left Summerby with lots of space, just delivered in too high. And Paul Walsh, arriving behind Rosler, might wish that his teammate had left it. Oh, Coton's kick has gone straight to Shearer. It's a gift. And Tony Coton was the culprit. Blackburn couldn't have wished for a better start. Under 7 minutes played, and there was no danger at all, really. He can't pick it up, Coton. He has to kick it, and that is dreadful. And Shearer's reaction was instant. The rain now coming down as if somebody has turned on a shower. Flitcroft. Simpson again. Out to Foster. Now Summerby. That's well delivered. Flowers is coming. The whistle's gone. Oh, it looks like he's given a penalty. Niall Quinn going in behind Ian Pearce. Flowers jumping for the ball and dropping it, and Keith Cooper has awarded a penalty. But it's Keith Curle who's placed the ball on the spot, and Flowers to face a penalty. Half an hour gone. It's 1-1. City back in the match, virtue of the penalty spot. Keith Curle with his second goal of the season, and that's put Manchester City back in the hunt for the points, which are just as valuable to them tonight as they are to Blackburn Rovers. Here's Shearer. He's got it in. Ripley back to goal, trying to tee it for somebody. Sutton! Oh, it was a great turn and a good strike. And Sutton might have thought he'd scored. He seemed to do all that was required. Ripley, who received it with his back to goal, but he turned well too. Sutton just made that little bit of space. Oh my, that was close. Well, a look again at the penalty incident may just clarify exactly why Keith Cooper did award it. A suggestion that Pearce may have been impeding Niall Quinn, but again, it's difficult to spot. Here's Kenner. Blackburn's only home defeat in the league was the 4-2 defeat they suffered at the hands of Manchester United in October. Hendry, it's in! He does it again, the hero defender. And another one for Tony Coton to rue. It flicked out to Hendry, struck it well, and it squeezed somehow right underneath the body of the Manchester City goalkeeper. Then through the legs of Foster on the line. Blackburn will have to face Crystal Palace here at Ewood Park on Thursday without two suspended players, Colin Hendry and Tim Sherwood. Here's Flitcroft for City. Rosler comes out to Summerby. Fitzroy Simpson, who got underneath it. He's not the tallest of players, but it was another sniff of a decent chance for Manchester City. Knocked up by Shearer. Trying to find his striking partner Sutton. That's Foster. That's Rosler. Just Quinn forward for City. Now the support comes. Summerby. That's trying to pick out Quinn. Hendry's headed down. Rosler, well placed, good goal. It's the first chance that he's had, and he's tucked it away with real aplomb. His 21st goal of the season, and City have again come back from being a goal down. Hendry's header didn't get any distance, and look how casually he struck that. He passed it into the goal, wide of Tim Flowers, and it's 2-2. Summerby gets away from Hendry. Here's Summerby. There are plenty to find. Oh, and it was too high. Simpson to knock it back in. Quinn. Summerby just over the bar. City edging closer. And when Summerby got free on the right, then there were 2 or 3 alternatives. And did he take one touch too many? It just got away from him slightly then. And finally back in, and Quinn never quite had it where he wanted it. Rosler turning away from Pearce. Down through the middle, Flitcroft, good save, Flowers, and City are beginning to get confident. Gary Flitcroft looking for his 6th of the season, bursting through the middle, and Rosler just turning away from trouble. Good shot, good save. Dalglish trying to get a message across. It's in for Quinn. Oh, he took it very well. Now got to get it back to Summerby. Here's Summerby, similar position from which he scored against Liverpool. It's saved. Walsh, it's in. City lead 3-2. Paul Walsh. And Nicky Summerby breaking into the space, but what good control by the big man Niall Quinn out wide. It had pulled Hendry out of the middle. He was aware of Summerby pounding in. The shot forced a good save, but the rebound favoured Paul Walsh. And what a turn-up. And if Manchester City win here tonight, Manchester United, their great rivals, will be left to rue even harder, with even more heartbreak, the fact that they didn't beat Chelsea. And City, incredibly, looking for a 4th. And if they did get that, that would surely wrap it up. And it would also be the same scoreline by which Manchester United won here. Walsh hurrying to keep it in play, does so, Edgehill. Walsh has stayed down injured. Quinn's header down, Flitcroft! It's in the net, but the whistle had gone. Now what had it gone for? And the whistle went because Keith Cooper wants to caution Mark Atkins. But why on earth did he stop the play? There's the ball in, play still carrying on. There's no offence committed here. The header back. Flitcroft places it in the net just as the whistle went. Well, it went for the challenge, but Summerby aiming for Quinn. Rosler onto it very quickly. Here's Beagrie. Makes space for the left foot cross. Header! It's in! Flitcroft! Well, again there's a whistle which rules it out. A linesman's flag for offside. Beagrie twisting and turning, and Flitcroft just stealing beyond the last defender. That's for Rosler to run down. Rosler's free. Over the top of Flowers, off the bar. Oh, how close are they going to come? Rosler just onside. Always getting away from the 2 central defenders. Tim Flowers off his line. The goal was vacant. Back off the bar. City have won. and Blackburn's grip on the Premiership isn't secure yet. Kenny Dalglish walks very disconsolately away. I've never really seen Kenny walk away as quickly from a match as quickly as that, or looking so visibly disappointed.
It's a crazy season. I mean, it keeps chopping and changing, but we probably still need one, the way the results have gone over the last couple of days. What I'm pleased about today as well, the supporters have come tonight and witnessed a good game, and we've sent them home a little bit happier because we've let them down the second half of the season after being so good first half, you know. We're in the quarterfinals of the Coca-Cola, 6, and then all of a sudden we've had a tremendous dip. But performances like that lift everyone, and that's a magnificent result for everyone at Man City.